know why this phone keeps doing that. Anyways, I'll start over again. So anyway, like I was saying, in years past, people would be like, well, everything comes so easy to her. No, it doesn't. I've actually worked really hard to where I am today. For many years, I was taught with the mindset that, just keep your head down, be quiet, don't say anything, mind your own business. You're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. Until one day, I met the right kind of people and they helped me find my voice. And, that kind of angered a lot of people. But, the point is, I really don't care that it angered people. Because guess what? I'm here to help people, to motivate people, to get them out of their shell, if you will. Okay? Some people might find that intimidating, which is not my goal at all. My goal is to help people, motivate people, to take off the rose-colored glasses so they can get on the journey that they're meant to be on, not the one that they think they're supposed to be on because they keep going and doing the things that they're still doing, like being in toxic relationships or toxic environments, working in 9 to 5, whatever your situation may be, like I said, in my last video, it's not like you wake up one day and there's a manual right in front of you and you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing with your life. Everybody's journey is different, not everybody's the same, A lot of people don't understand that though. But, and I've said this many, many times, there's going to always be people hating on you because they do not want to see your best interest at heart. So they're going to purposely start a smear campaign about you and make you be something that you're not. Okay. And quite frankly, in most cases, you probably never even met these people. You don't even know who these people are. But see, it takes one person to start lies. But see, the thing is, those lies get bigger, They don't stay small. They get bigger. And the light, everything that's in the dark always comes to light. Everything, okay? So if you guys are dealing with that kind of a situation where people are lying on you and making you look like something you're not, trust me, it will come to light. It always does, I found out a lot of things over the years, things that shock the heck out of me, okay? Now, mind you, I want you guys to keep in mind, okay? I'm not gay, I'm not bisexual, but yes, I do have friends that are, okay? People that I grew up with, yeah, they are. But I'm not. But apparently there was somebody going around saying that I was. And it's like, wow. It doesn't say too much for the people who actually believe that nonsense. But hey, whatever floats your boat. I don't judge. But when it comes to me and making up lies about me, that's a different story. Okay? But anyway, yeah, that was interesting finding that out. I got a stalker. I got several, actually, stalkers who, like I said, like to make up lies to make themselves feel better and live in this illusion that they have. And this one stalker has been following me for a lot of years, guys. I'm not joking. Every time my son and I move, this person follows us. Yeah, that kind of a stalker. Yeah. It's like, wow. Okay. But anyway, so for any of you, that are going through that kind of like a situation where, you're dealing with people who are trying to start like a smear campaign and, they don't want people to know the truth about you. They're going to keep lying and they're going to keep making things up about you, okay? Because they don't want people to know the truth about you. They want to keep making up all these lies. Oh yeah, and another personal favorite of mine that I found out about. Apparently, people are going around saying that I'm a prostitute. Me, of all people, I'm thinking, are you serious? Really? Wow. That's a new one on me. Okay. But yeah, it's like, okay. Boy, I tell you, these lies get bigger and bigger, don't they? Lord have mercy. Woo. That was a doozy. All right. Been single for several years. Haven't been with anybody in years. But hey, like I said, whatever floats your boat, makes you feel better, lying on people, that's okay too, because it'll come to light. It always does. But yeah, so, if you guys are dealing with that kind of a situation where people are deliberately lying on you and making up lies, trust me, justice will be served, okay? You're not alone in this. Justice always prevails. It might not be when we need it to be or want it to be, but trust me when I tell you it does. Okay? It's a little chilly now that the sun went down by the river. But anyway, it always does, okay? So just keep that in mind, guys. I mean, like I said, there's going to be so many people that are going to believe this nonsense about you. And it doesn't say too much for their character. It really doesn't. So the ones who truly believe in you are always going to stand by you and stand up for you in rooms that you've never been in. They're always going to have your back. Okay? I know this is not the easiest thing, where it's like, I mean, a lot of us, we are given a choice by God to take this, to accept it, to be a chosen one. We do. And not everybody does that. Some people walk away, they decide to go to the dark side, which is that's their decision. Of course, there's consequences for it, but hey, we all make our own choices, right? But yeah, it is a choice. You do have a choice. We all do. Sometimes we don't choose the right choice. For me, I will always believe that I made the right choice. I don't look at it as a burden. I look at it as a gift. Some people might feel like it, like it's a burden, but you know what? It's not. It really isn't. But anyway, it's like I really want to help people. I really do. That is my goal, and I'll continue to help people as much as I possibly can. I'm not going to stop just because there's people making up lies, which they've been doing for years. I don't care. I'm still going to keep being me, and I'm still going to keep doing what I do, because I love sharing my experiences with you guys. I love talking with you guys, So I'd really hope that you guys will start subscribing to my YouTube channel, Nanette144. It's the profile that has me in a pink t-shirt with the waterfall in the background. That is my YouTube channel, Nanette144. Okay. So hopefully you guys will start following me on there and subscribing, sharing my videos, because there's a lot of videos on there, guys. A lot of those videos will help people, and I have been told that they have helped people. And I'm hoping that you guys will listen to them, because there's a lot of good information in those videos, guys. A lot. And another thing too, a lot of people don't like that I'm the voice for people who don't have voices. I'm a voice for the child that doesn't have one, that's being beaten right now. I'm the voice for them. I'm the voice for a man or a woman that are in domestic violence situations. They don't like that. But guess what? I don't care. I'm still going to keep talking, because that's what I do. I stand up for people who are victims. I stand up for people who don't have a voice or don't know how to find their voice. When I needed help back then, nobody ever helped me, And it's like, guess what? For once in my life, I'm helping me. God's helping me. I mean, he was always with me. I know that. But at the same time, it's interesting how people that had the means and opportunity to help somebody, but they didn't. They don't. Because they're greedy. They're selfish with their time and energy. It's like, okay. Let me ask you this. What would you do if the tables were turned and you were in that kind of a situation where you needed help? And it doesn't necessarily have to involve money. What if you just needed someone to listen to you? Would they help you? Ask yourself that. The next time you have a get together with some friends or your so-called friends, you're going to find out who your true, real friends are. You will. Because a real friend is not going to lie on you. A real friend is not going to, be all smiley in your face and then talk crap about you behind your back as soon as you leave the room. No. That is not a friend. Nope. A real friend is going to be with you regardless if you got money, if you don't got money, if you got a home, if you don't have a home. Those are your people. Okay? I cannot stress that enough to you guys. There's so many fake wannabes. It's pitiful. It really is. Okay? It's like, but you'll find out though. It's like when you don't have what they want or they ask you for something and you're like, oh yeah, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do that today. Okay? Then you're going to see who your real friends are. Then you're really going to find out, guys. You are. You're going to see. You don't have to take my word for it. You will see firsthand when you stop helping certain individuals, you cut them off from whatever it is that you're helping them with, you're going to find out exactly who your friends are. Then you'll find out. Okay? I learned that a long time ago. For many, many, many years, I've come to rely on myself because I'm the one who takes care of me. At the end of the day, I'm the one who takes care of me. Looks out for me. God, of course. But I'm the one who looks out for me. I'm the one. And the truth is, it shouldn't be that way. I should be able to have people in my life that I consider a friend. But the sad thing is, because of all the nonsense that I've had to endure in my life, it's kind of hard to tell if somebody's being genuine or if they're being a fake. Especially because there's a lot of people who like to gaslight you, love bomb you, and it don't have to necessarily be like a significant other. No. This could be a friend too that does this stuff. And it's like, okay, well, I guess, you have to find out things the hard way. And yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm very hard-headed. I am. It's like I got to see things myself firsthand, because I'm just one of those people. I like to dig a little deeper, find out things more about people. I like to ask questions, and sometimes people don't like that. It triggers them, it triggers people when they do not, want to talk about specific things. Okay. It does. Because not everybody wants to talk about everything. Some people just want to talk about them. They're very self-centered, very, very vain. But it is what it is, I keep moving forward though, guys. I don't stop. I just keep going. It's what I do. I love it down here. God, it's so peaceful. It's so peaceful, guys. But yeah, that's what I do. I keep moving forward. And honestly, I hope to God that you guys do too. I pray that you guys don't stop. For those of you that have finally woken up and taken off those rose-colored glasses, I hope that you guys do not stop. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I mean that so wholeheartedly. I just pray that you guys keep going. There's a lot of people that are going to say the same kind of things to you, but when I say it, I literally mean it. Because I'm one of those people, when I put my all into something that I believe in firmly, I go all in. There's no half with me, I'm very, very stubborn that way. I like to finish what I start, I believe in something. I believe in what I'm doing. Making these videos for you guys, speaking my truth. Yeah, I do. This is what I do. I believe in myself enough to where I keep making videos. This is what I was called to do. This is what I was told to do. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep making videos, speaking my truth, helping you guys out as much as I possibly can, because I know in my heart there are people who need to hear these messages. You know, they might not say it, but they need to hear these messages. And I know that. I'm well aware of that, you know. So, you know, for any of you that are, you know, going through that kind of a situation, okay, where, you know, people are going to be not wanting you to hear the truth. So what do? They deliberately try to, you know, shut us down. And I'm not the only one. There are lots of other chosen ones that are going through this. But see, the ones that are not targeted are the ones that don't talk about things like we do. They don't talk about secret societies, and they don't talk about, you know, those types of things. No, they just stick to what they know. Okay. They know about them, but they don't talk about them. See, that's why they're not being targeted, you know. But yeah, and you know, the crazy part about it is, guys, is it's not just secret societies that are attacking you. It could be family members. It could be old neighbors. It could be, you know, ex-friends of yours, ex-lovers. I mean, it ranges from everybody to anybody. Trust me, it really does. And it's like, oh, good Lord. Okay. It's nice to know I'm living rent-free in your head. Not, but whatever. I keep going. I don't care, guys. You know, that's what I do. Because I strongly, you know, like I said, when I strongly believe in something, I'm going to continue doing it. You know, because this is what I believe in. This is what I was called to do. This is what I was told to do by God. And I'm not going to, when he tells me to do something, I do it. Because there's consequences for stuff like that. It's like, oh no, I don't care how much people don't like it. I'm going to continue to talk. This is what I'm told to do. That's what I'm going to do. Because no, you don't mess with God. No. So I take heed when he talks. I listen. I sure do. Take action. Yeah, I do. I don't play around with that stuff. No. Nope. But anyway, so like I said, I cannot say that enough, that I really hope that, you know, you guys keep going and that you don't stop. And do not let this, you know, unmotivate you, okay, from what it is that you're meant to do with your life, okay? You know, I know it can seem very scary at first, intimidating maybe, but I'm here to tell you, once you get the feel of what it is that you're supposed to do with your life, it's going to be smooth sailing from there on out. God will lead you, okay? You're not going to be doing this alone, guys. He will help you find whatever it is that he wants you to do. You know? I mean, just because I'm doing this doesn't mean that that's what you're meant to do. All I'm trying to do is lead you towards the life that you're meant to do, the journey that you're meant to be on. Because not everybody is meant to do a 9-to-5 or a 12-hour shift, whatever your situation is. Not everybody's meant to do that. Some are, but some aren't. Okay? And, you know, there's going to be a lot of people that will deliberately try to distract you to get you off your path. I should just throw that out there too, guys. Okay? They will deliberately try to do that purposely because they don't want to see you succeed. No, they don't. They want to stop you. But guess what? God has the final say. So it doesn't matter if they try to stop you or not. Try. Keep that word in mind. Try to stop you. Okay? God has the final say. And before it is all said and done, this is the way he works. I love this about him. He will deliberately make your enemies, okay, think they are winning. He will do this. And then, without even a moment's notice, out of the blue, they'll receive their karma. And guess what? So will you. And that doesn't necessarily mean bad for you. It just means you'll receive yours too. Your justice, you'll receive it. right when they're getting their karma, their justice, so will you. And they won't even see it coming, guys. They will not even see this coming. It will come out of the clear blue sky, out of nowhere. They're going to receive it for messing with you. Yeah, literally. For doing all that evil stuff behind your back. You know, saying all that stuff about you, making all those lies up about you, doing all that kind of black magic on you. Every single evil deed that they try to do to you, it will come back to them. And everyone that's associated with them as well. Yeah. No joke, guys. That's the way God works. It's like you can't do evil and think you're not going to pay for that. Yes, you will. Okay? You will. Yep, you will. No joke. You know, my entire life, I've always believed there was a higher purpose for me. And at the time, you know, I remember when I was a little girl getting all these visions and downloads. I didn't understand it back then because, you know, I didn't know I was chosen one. I didn't know. Not till I was older, right? Well, and then I had the same vision and the same download as an adult as I did when I was a child. And I'm like, holy crap. Okay. It all made sense. Yeah. Same vision as I did when I was a child. Same one. Yep. Yeah. It's crazy. You know, I had a vision when I was a little girl. I had a vision that I was in Egypt and I was being hidden within the city. Okay. With I don't know if they were Hebrews or Jewish or what they were, but anyway, what's that movie? The Prince of Egypt. Okay. Where, you know, those people were like slaves and stuff like that. I was a child, but I wasn't their child, but I was hidden, living with one of the families. Literally, I was hidden. In plain sight, but I was hidden. Yep. I had the same vision as an adult, same one. The only difference is, though, when I came out on the street, because, you know, in that time, they made you wear those things over your hair for the women. When I took that off, everybody knew who I was, you know? And it was so clear, guys. I mean, I remember it in detail. I will remember that forever. It was very clear who I was, you know. But anyway, guys, I also got downloads about Atlantis too. You know, of course, I didn't get that till I was an adult. But yeah, I got downloads about that too. It's like, okay, so it's not just Egypt, it's Atlantis. Okay. Yeah. It became like an obsession with me, learning more about Egypt, learning more about Atlantis, everything that I could possibly learn. And then I started getting all these signs and synchronicities about Atlantis and symbols, because I've been, you know, seeing symbols, so I'd write them down when I saw them, right? I had to look a lot of it up. My son helped me because some of them I couldn't find. You know, some of them are an ancient language that they don't even use anymore. Yeah. It's like, wow. It's crazy. But anyway, guys, I certainly hope that this video is helping you guys. Please share it. You know, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nanette144. My profile pic, I'm wearing a pink t-shirt and there's a waterfall in the background with some swans. That is my profile, Nanette144, okay? Please like this video, share this video. Please comment, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'd greatly appreciate it, guys. Have a blessed night. Love each and every one of you. Talk to you guys later.